Hi everyone, welcome to this pick a card reading. This reading is called Illuminating an Issue. This is basically just to give you some clarity on some kind of problem you've been having. Maybe you're trying to make a decision and you need some more insight. You need to know a little bit more about, whatever you're wondering about, career, relationships, your home life, whatever you want to ask about, you can ask about and get some answers and just receive some clarity on the subject that you are inquiring about. I would also like to mention that I'm now offering personal readings. So if you would like a personal reading, look in the description box below and I will have all the information that you need to know down there. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested in buying one. And yeah, let's get started with this pick a card reading. So I have 3 piles here, and since this is called Illuminating an Issue, I decided to use candles. And I didn't light them because I didn't want to risk catching my house on fire. So we have pile number 1, just this plain white candle. Pile number 2, this candle that says Inspire. Pile number 3, this cactus candle. So go ahead and meditate on which one you would like. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, hopefully you decided which one you want. If you didn't, you can pause the video, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1, this white candle. What does in your life needs illuminating? What do you need clarity on? Okay, we have 2. Intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. And home, shelter, safety, nurturing, warmth. We have 2 of Summer in reverse, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. And it's in reverse. And then we have Ask Your Angels in reverse. Okay. What clarity do you need about this issue you are inquiring about? Okay. So we have home and 2 of Summer. This is 2 of Cups in regular tarot. So I feel like for some of you, this is obviously a relationship. You might be seeking some clarity on some relationship issues. Since this is in reverse, you could be dating someone or interested in someone and it's not working out in your favor. There may be some arguing, just some issues that you guys are going through right now. I don't know exactly, this is a general reading, but I can tell that since this is in reverse, there are some issues in a romantic relationship, but this can also be a relationship with a family member. Since we have home here, it could also be someone who you're dating that you live with and you're having some issues with them, like issues with them in your home because you guys live together, obviously. And then you could be having some issues with some partnerships between you and your family members. Your mom, your dad, your sisters and brothers. And this card does say forgiveness, if it will focus, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. So maybe one of you or both of you, whether it's a romantic partner or a sibling, parent, I feel like one of you is not very willing to forgive. And that's why there are so many problems, because someone is not willing to forgive the other person. Now I do have intelligence here. This is about education. And with that, I think that maybe someone's school life or their This can even be their career that involves, they could be a teacher or just a job where they have to be very intelligent, something like that. But yeah, career or school is getting in the way of your relationship with this person. Like I said, romantic or a family member, or it could even be a friend. This issue could be surrounding school or work, and maybe the other person or you is focusing too much on your job and your work, and someone is not being flexible. I just saw flexibility there. Someone's not being very flexible. Someone is not willing to forgive. I feel like there's a lot of hesitance. Is that the right word? I don't know. There's a lot of hesitance to fix these issues and resolve them because someone is, not willing to forgive, and forgiveness is going to resolve whatever issues you're going through with this person. Forgiving them is going to resolve the issues. And possibly being flexible and looking at the other person's point of view and how they might be feeling. Like I said, one of you or both of you could just not be willing to understand and listen to the other person's point of view. You may be a little bit hesitant to acknowledge the other person's feelings and their thoughts on the issues. But I feel with Ask Your Angels reversed, you need to ask for assistance from others, whether it's your angels, obviously, could be your angels, or it could be friends, family members, or your relationship partner if it's a problem with your family. Just whoever could help you. You need to ask for help to resolve these issues, because sometimes you can't do things alone, and sometimes you need another person's, a second opinion. If you are not willing to forgive this person, maybe another person can look at the situation that you're in and help you understand why you should forgive this person, and help you understand what solution you can find for these problems, how you can fix these problems. And it could be something that you're not seeing, and you need to ask someone else, whether it be your angels or, like I said, someone friends, family, or your partner. So yeah, just maybe get some help from some other people with these issues you've been having in a relationship in your life. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family member, friend, whatever applies to you. This is a general reading, but yeah, just remember to forgive. Don't hold grudges against this person who you may be having issues with, or it could be the other way around. Like I said, the other person is not willing to forgive. Just try to be flexible, try to see the other person's point of view, try to possibly ask someone else for their opinion on the issues that you're having with this person. Just don't resist forgiving this person, or trying to resolve these issues with this person, because it needs to be done not for the other person but for you. You need to forgive someone in your life if you are the one who's unwilling to forgive, and you need to be flexible about it and just see things from every side, because there's two sides to every story, and you also might want to get another person's opinion on the issue and see what they have to say about it, what advice they can give you. So there you go, pile number 1. I think that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully that helped you. If it did, please like and comment and subscribe. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. What in your life needs some clarity? We have guidance, support, love, signs, direction. We have 4 of winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or a vacation. We have Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. And not the right time. All right. So, whatever you were asking about or thinking about, now is not the right time to take any action. 4 of winter here is 4 of swords, and it's about meditating. Solutions that come from meditation. What you need to do right now is not take any action and just meditate on whatever situation you are inquiring about that you need clarity on. You need to think about it, you need to meditate on it, because now is not the right time, I feel, to take any action. You could also, while you're meditating on it and thinking about it yourself, you could also get some guidance from other people and see what other people have to say about the situation you're going through. See if you can get some help from some other people. Just seek some support from people who you love and see what they have to say and their opinion, and see what their opinion is on this thing that you are dealing with. And we have Ace of Winter. This is Ace of Swords. This is a card of clarity. So whatever issue you are dealing with, whatever situation, you will receive some clarity on it, but you have to meditate, and you have to just focus on other things. Don't focus too much on whatever has been bothering you, whatever issue, whatever problem. Don't focus on it for right now. And possibly get some guidance from other people while you are not taking any action and just thinking about it, thinking about what action you want to take. While you are thinking about it, you could also seek some support from people around you, get some guidance, get some advice from other people who have gone through similar situations. But with Ace of Swords here, eventually you will be victorious, I'm feeling. So whatever you're asking about, you will find clarity. You will find the clarity that you seek. You will understand whatever needs to be understood. We have don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So all of this will come from this 4 of Swords, this meditation. Not doing anything right now. It's not the right time to take any action. You should just meditate and set aside your concerns. Possibly get some guidance from other people, and you will be victorious. Whatever you're asking about, you will be victorious with it. You will receive what you've been wanting, as long as you take the time out to look at the situation from all sides, to meditate on it, to decide how you really feel, how you really think. You need that time to think and that time to meditate, so you can have this Ace of Swords, so you can have this victory, you can have this success, this new beginning. These new ideas, you might be meditating on this issue and have some kind of new idea about it. Or get a new idea from someone who you seek guidance from, who you get information from. But I think no matter what, as long as you like I said, meditate and take a time out. You will receive this victory. And just remember not to be deterred by challenges along the way. Don't let any challenges you are going through right now stop you from reaching your goals, from getting this new beginning. And also the second line, communicate clearly and accurately. Make sure people know what you want and you communicate all your desires and what you need from people, and you will get victory. This could also be about communicating with others and receiving guidance from them and making sure that you tell them exactly how you feel and exactly, what kind of new beginning you want from this, or what kind of success, like how you want the situation to plan out. Make sure you explain that to them and listen to their guidance, listen to their advice, especially from people who have gone through similar things. And once you get the advice and you meditate and you do all that, like I said, you will be victorious and you will overcome whatever challenges you may be facing right now. You could be focusing on something a little too much. Maybe you've been thinking about taking action on something a lot and it could be kind of draining you, so that's why you need to meditate and rest. Something could have happened in your life to cause you a lot of stress and a lot of problems, but now is the time for meditation and healing, and it's not the right time to make any moves, take any action. You should just speak to other people about the problems you're having, and you will find victory through meditation and seeking guidance from others. Alright, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Pile number 3, the cactus candle. Okay, what clarity do you need right now? We have base chakra, balance, take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, take your time, there's no need to rush, wait, and unlikely. Okay, so if you had a question when you clicked on this reading, the answer is unlikely. And we have the base chakra here. This is very grounding, so this could just mean you need to work on your base chakra, work on grounding yourself and just being secure in your environment, and possibly this could be about going out in nature, and maybe you need to go outside a little bit more, see the nature, and just ground yourself and work on your base chakra, because I feel like it needs to be balanced. You have temperance here, and with this is a card about patience, and we also have wait. So whatever situation you need clarity on, you need to wait to take any action, and you might have to wait to see any results. With unlikely here, I think that, like I said, if you had a question, this is your answer. It's unlikely for whatever you asked about to happen, or whatever situation you're wondering about, it's very unlikely that it's going to happen. It could be because you are trying to rush things that it's unlikely. Maybe that's why you're getting this guidance to wait and to be patient. See, take your time. There's no need to rush. You could be very trying to rush into things, and that's why unlikely is here, because it is unlikely that you will wait, but you need to wait. You need to wait and be patient, be patient and take everyone's input into consideration. Possibly you are not listening to someone in your life who is giving you some advice, or like this says, their input, and you're not paying attention to other people's viewpoints. The base chakra can relate to home, your family. So this could be that you are not taking a family member's input into consideration. You're not really paying attention to their input or listening to what they have to say. And that's all right if you don't think that it's useful to you, and if you feel like their input is really not going to help you at all. But you need to think about it and decide if it could be helpful. Don't just try to block their input out, because you could, like this card says, merge your viewpoints to create a better solution. So if there is some issue with your family member, or someone in your family is trying to give you some advice and you're not really considering it, they give you advice and you're not even thinking twice about it, you might want to think about it a little bit. This just says take it into consideration. Just because your family member, or this could be a friend or a partner, whatever resonates, you need to take that person's input into consideration at least. Just try to understand where they're coming from and try to understand what they're trying to tell you and the advice they're giving you. Don't just immediately, block them out and, ignore the advice they're giving you and ignore whatever they're trying to tell you. Don't immediately do that. You might want to think about it at least. And this could be your family member advising you to wait and to be patient, and you're not really being patient, and maybe you're not very grounded, and so this is why your answer is unlikely. Something is unlikely to happen because you are rushing it and you are not willing to be patient and be balanced and listen to other people. You're just focusing on yourself, and you're unwilling to hear other people's opinions and hear other people's advice. So if you are being given advice from someone else, like a family member, a friend, take it at least into consideration. You don't have to, if they give you some advice, you don't have to take it, you don't have to do it, but you need to at least think about it and, ponder on it. Just take it into consideration. And if someone is not giving you advice, if no one is advising you, maybe you need to get advice from a family member or someone else close to you. You might need to get some advice, and you just take it into consideration. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but you need to possibly get some advice from someone else and try to figure out this problem you're going through. Try to work it out. And just remember to be patient, because if you're not patient and if you don't wait for this problem to work out, well, there's something in your life you need to wait for. You might be trying to rush into something. I don't know exactly what. This is a general reading, but you might be rushing into something, and this is advising you to wait and don't rush into it, because I feel like if you do rush into it, it will be very unlikely to go well, if that makes sense. If you ask a question, it will be unlikely to happen if you keep rushing into it, and if you keep ignoring what other people are saying to you, if they are giving you advice, or you could be unwilling to get advice from someone else. And this is why your answer is unlikely, because you are not being patient and you're not being balanced and grounded, and you need someone You need someone else to help you be balanced and grounded so you can do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. You can solve whatever problem that you're having right now. You need to balance yourself out, work on your base chakra. If you are being given advice, you need to look at it and think about it. Doesn't mean you have to do it, but you just need to ponder it, think about it, and wait on whatever you are trying to rush into. Because if you don't wait and if you rush into it, it'll be unlikely to go well. It'll be unlikely to happen the way you want it to happen. So, yep, that's what I'm getting for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this pick a card reading. Bye!